Fight day, baby. Time to go compete.
Come on.
Well, there are health concerns related to his specific thing. If he wants me to talk to you about it, we certainly can.
Is there something I can just sign off on? If he's okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Are you okay with him having a stroke and dying?
Yeah, that's his choice.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I've got it. That's what the medical comes in. That's where the medical comes in. Sorry, man.
There was no way of doing this before. Like, I had to wait till now to get this thing done.
Everybody was aware that
we weren't aware. Why would someone communicate that to us?
That's something we're going to have to talk to the promoters about. As far as the promoters are concerned, they weren't aware. And I really do apologize. I hate canceling fights. It's not my family's not to. It is what it is.
Well, I don't even know what it is. That's okay.
You're welcome to ask him. There's a couple of medical concerns. Sorry, Jess. You're going to write these things.
Yeah.
Blood pressure is way too high. So these women not studying to get it down to the head, it's still really high. Like if it was so high that it would let the fight. We're going to have a heart attack. Blood pressure is so high. It's the only way to get blood pressure like that is we run screwing acid. And then tell me a lot of shitty food on the side. Like being as big as fun. So, I can drive now. Damn me, boy. What's happened to Arjan before? So did you guys get talked? Yeah, their opponent's blood pressure is way too high. We're just gonna have a heart attack.
And they can't push it ahead and check them again? Nothing, eh?
He'd probably, he'd be like Kimbo versus Tada 3000, except the other opponent would be Arjan and he'd fucking kill him. The guy wouldn't be able to fight with blood pressure that high. He'd be like gassing. You're still you're that 5% better, 10% better fighter than you were a month and a half ago, 3 months ago. You've leveled up. You're a heavyweight with a 5-0, 6-0 record. You can look at getting into the big shows. It's not going too fast. It's not your
Right
win
there, man. Everything's everything you do. Talk to the managers after. Everything's fucking lined up.
Heavyweights though, with 5-0 records that fight the big shows. When you're with your Olympic record. Here's the thing, like if you just said, Adam, UFC called me, I'd be like, fucking up. Before, a couple years ago, no, you're not ready. Yeah, but I'm 3-0. Yeah, but now you're only 5. It's 5-0, but you've had a couple fights canceled, 3 fights canceled in the last year. And, but you're that much better a fighter. Because of all the training camps. And you've also seen how your fights have progressed too. The last guy you just fucking smashed. The first things I told you when you got into this game was, Arjan, you're going to have fights canceled.
And for me, that was when he told me, yeah, you don't really know what it feels like, right? And then, okay, when you fucking put so much into a date, so much riding on that date, so ready, fucking everything lines up perfectly for it to happen, and then the bitch goes show. Right?
In sports and we in Sports Connect. Be thrilled. Raw Muscle Power, the world's definitive online community of premier muscle and power sports. Connect, share, and learn at mymusclepower.com. Drone Warehouse, challenge the sky. Visit dronewarehouse.ca for details. Grand Boxing, when choosing a boxing club, make sure you choose the right gym for the right reasons. Visit
Yeah, so just found out that the fight got canceled. Very bummed out, emotional, all that stuff, range of emotions. You know, it's not easy what you put your body through to get ready for something like this. Physically, mentally, emotionally, being away from the ones you love, away from home. You know, all that stuff, everything that went into it. The opportunities that are waiting on the other side of this victory. You know, I foresaw myself running through this guy. We got big opportunities on the other end of this win, which we're still going to pursue because this is out of our control. You know, holiday season again. It's, you know, I pictured myself celebrating after this, but in life, I guess, you know, things don't always go. It was out of my control. You know, the doctor said his ECG and heart rate, blood pressure and stuff was through the roof. You know, so we have to listen to the doctors. You know, a lot of people, you know, helped me get ready. My San Jose family, my family back home was so understanding. You know, my team came here today. Second time this happened to us. I don't know what it is, but either way, you know, we're going to push through. We're going to set another target. We're still going to pursue the opportunities that we had waiting for us. And apologize for everyone back home, but keep with us, and we're going to refocus and retool.
Well, one of the first things I tell guys when they want to fight, and Arjan and I talked about this when he first started training for MMA, was that part of being a professional MMA or amateur MMA athlete is canceling fights. Not only that, but being ready for actually last minute fights as well. So if you're in shape, be ready. You often get fights on a week's notice and go and win. I've had fighters win belts after on a week or two's notice because someone dropped out. So part of the fight game is being ready for opponents dropping out, and the mental part of that. You don't show up for every game you show up to. All of a sudden there's no game, so it's hard mentally. But if you're prepared for that in the beginning, you follow through with that, it's not going to be so bad. Now, Arjan's got a lot of momentum, just professionally, family, everything, right? So I'm sure this won't affect him. Every training camp makes you that much better because that's where most of the that's where most of the action happens, is in training. The fight's only at most 25 minutes long, whereas all your training goes on for weeks and months. So every training camp he's gone through. So this training camp, I'd say he's probably leveled up 5-10%. So it's not a bad thing. Going through a training camp and not having a fight isn't the end of the road. You have to handle it like you knew this might happen, and then realize that you've just leveled up going through a fight camp. Because this regular training, showing up to classes, you don't train like it's a fight camp. Fight camp's a whole nother thing. You got to get used to that fight energy and that fight speed. And I think Arjan's ready for a bigger, better fight than this now.